Shit, thank you for the extra coats. What do I always do? Extra coat of arrogant, extra coat of armor.
Ferris, please stop. I am being a good boy, I promise. Every night!
I don't have VODs because people just, I'm the most pirated nigga on the internet. So I gotta try to make it as difficult as I can for people to steal from me, even though they're still gonna do it. It's a clean cut, I appreciate it.
So let's talk about your face. Specifically, we'll be looking at machine learning algorithms that try to judge your face. By giving access to your camera, you'll be able to experience these algorithms yourself. But don't worry, everything will run locally in your own browser. No data is sent to the cloud in any way. At the end of the experience, you will be able to share some anonymous data with us if you want, but it's totally up to you.
Ah, fuck. Hold on, let me disable my cam. Fuck, hold up.
The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. It will give you a score between 0 and 10. Having some idea of how attractive you are can be very valuable.
Why is it there?
For example, dating services like Tinder use it to match people who are about equally attractive. Some social media companies, such as TikTok, are known to promote
Why is it
content
focusing
from
on my
attractive
cat?
people more.
Hold up.
To make an algorithm like this,
Why is it focusing on my damn cat hotel?
So let's talk about your face. Specifically, we'll be looking at machine learning algorithms that try to judge your face. By giving access to your camera, you'll be able to experience these algorithms yourself. But don't worry, everything will run locally in your own browser. No data is sent to the cloud in any way. At the end of the experience, you will be able to share some anonymous data with us if you want, but it's totally up to you.
Bro, it's rating the
First
cat.
algorithm we'll look
the
at
cat
is
hotel.
designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your face. It will give you a score between 0 and 10. Having some idea of how attractive you are can be very valuable. For example, dating services like Tinder use it to match people who are about equally attractive. Some social media companies, such as TikTok, are known to promote content from attractive people more. To make an algorithm like this, you need to train it using tens of thousands of example photos that each already have a beauty score. Rating all these photos is often done by students at universities. If you ask Chinese students to give their opinions, their cultural perceptions of beauty will transfer over into the algorithm, which might lead to unpredictable effects when it's used to judge people from other cultures. I wanted to show you an example of this, but I couldn't even get the algorithm to detect black people's faces properly.
Damn.
If you have a low score, it might just be because the judgment of these algorithms is so dependent on how they were trained. Of course, if you got a really high score, that's just because you are incredibly beautiful. Next, let's look at an algorithm that's designed to judge your age. And what you'll see here, as well as with many others, is that if you move your head around, you'll be able to influence the outcome quite a bit. Some stores use these algorithms to learn more about their visitors. They can also be used to guess who might be lying about your age on dating websites. If you happen to share your age bracket earlier, we can now figure out whether or not you are a liar. The following algorithm will take a look at tries to determine your gender. Here you can once again see that the country or culture in which an algorithm was constructed can have a big impact. Our next algorithm These types of predictions are essentially
Damn, I'm dead at 81?
educated guesses on top of each other, which makes the results even more imprecise.
I'm out of here.
That doesn't stop insurance agencies from purchasing these types of predictions, because to them it's better than nothing.
Damn, can I at least hit 100?
Won't you come a little closer? Don't take this the wrong way, but you have a very unique face. That's why, just like you have a fingerprint, you also have a face print. This is usually expressed in 128 numbers. This face print makes it possible to recognize you wherever you go.
I'm looking at the camera.
For example, Russian company FindFace offers a service where you can take a picture of a stranger and then it will try to find the social media profiles that belong to that person.
I'm looking directly at it. I've been looking at it.
Similarly, an American company called Clearview AI allows police officers to upload a photo and then it will show a list of all the web pages where it found the same person. You can now buy security cameras that have this capability built in. For example, in the United States, the pharmaceutical chain Rite Aid used these cameras to recognize people who had previously shoplifted them. By the way, you didn't actually need to get closer to the camera for this to work.
Bro, my BMI is not 20
I
anything.
just want to see if you do
That
it.
shit is way too high.
I also have to admit something. That's why this type of biometric tracking is much more inescapable and can feel much more constricting. As face recognition technology moves
Man,
into
shut the fuck up.
it can create
Averagely
this
normal?
bubble
Nigga, don't
of
nobody
being
look like
watched
me.
and judged all the time. We might feel more pressure to behave normally, which for an algorithm means being more
fuck?
average. That's why we have to protect our human right to privacy, which is essentially our right to be different. You could say that
6.7 is kind of high though. I mean, I'm clearly
so we have to be very
higher
careful
than a
when implementing this.
6.7. But
All new innovations, it comes with great stories of how we can improve our lives.
yo, can we shut this nigga up?
But with biometric systems, we have to be very careful and really think through what it could do to people and society in the long term if, bit by bit, we allow the surveillance culture to develop.
Bro, that's not bad. AI thinks that I'm 24 years old. I'll take it. I wish. I told him I was 50. It senses that I'm a man. BMI is not correct. I'm dead at 81. Expression happy. I poker faced it. Interactions 15,100. Shared data. Nah. It says I'm averagely normal. Now we all know that's cap. Hey, but look, not bad. Because AI can't even tell if black people are attractive or not. So that's a W. The AI literally said I can't tell if blacks are attractive or not. Like, damn, what are we? 100 versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? Okay, where's my cam?